be as moto as possible.
Welcome to the Mid-South. Let's go!
Let's go! Crazy, dude. I'm not doing it.
Part of the job.
Yes! Check this out.
The tougher the better.
Cool. What could go wrong this weekend?
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night.
You are in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Welcome to the Mid-South. Mid-South, the race formerly known as Land Run 100.
Mid-South is red clay,
Epic.
Mud.
All about community.
The Mid-South is home.
Red dirt roads.
happy people.
Mid-South is the place.
It'd be nice to have a third hand to do handshakes with coronavirus and then just like only use it for that.
The coronavirus pandemic is on everyone's mind, and everyone is usually hugging each other like crazy, and I'm hugging everyone like crazy, and it's this communal, familial, family reunion vibe, and everyone's been a bit reserved,
I know some people chose not to come, which, I applaud them for. It's hard to do when you prepare for something like this all year.
I think maybe 50% less than what we have actually registered, which is totally fine. We respect everyone's decision to stay home.
Drop ride, we're not going to go too hard. We're going to have a nice comfortable pace. This is a big group.
And now we're riding bikes apparently.
And I'm excited.
People are coming to this event because we care about everyone, not just the racer, about the entire breadth and width of the participant.
I'm just glad it's not raining.
Our dirt roads just happen to be phenomenal to also ride on. Gravel is so big right now because it's inclusive and the barriers to entry are very low. We don't have separate categories, and we have mass starts, and we don't have sanctioning, and we don't have licenses, and I am not for those things. I don't think gravel needs it.
The forecast says half an inch of rain tonight. Do we bring, plastic bags to throw over our shoes so that when we're running up a mud hill, we can just peel the plastic bags off afterward and not have clogged cleats? All kinds of little things like that. You don't always necessarily want to be racing with a paint stick to clean off your bike mid-race, but that's part of the game. Outdoor sports, sometimes Mother Nature says, check this out. You got to adapt. The main thing is wrestling with tire choice decisions. Since it's such peanut butter mud out here, is a slick gonna have that mud fall off? Or is a knobby still better?
At a certain point, I think your confidence makes the biggest difference of all. Let's roll.
Where is it?
I'm going to check it out. Evidently it's more beat up than last year. Hopefully we'll get enough of an idea of traction that we can make a tire decision.
Part of the job.
Okay.
So I led into this, rode it clean, no one else behind did.
And then it pretty much came down to a track stand at a stoplight just a few blocks from here. Pretty much a straight sprint for almost an eighth of a mile. And then a mountain biker, Mr. Payson McElveen, won my gravel race. Couldn't be more stoked for him to be back.
The other thing is this section isn't really that long in terms of having to run,
You have traction.
Yeah. This is also sticking, but it's not as bad.
That does seem like a better choice.
For the race tomorrow, I will be running a semi-slick 38 millimeter fast rolling tire.
It literally will be one of the main deciding factors in the race.
Honestly, as far as tomorrow, I think the tougher the better. So I think that is where I will thrive. Let it rain.
What color is that dirt?
Reddish.
It's orangish. This is the orange south.
Payson and I go way back. We find a lot of similarities in each other, and we get along really well as a result. pretty much go to battle with each other on the bikes, and then, you know, hang out right afterward and enjoy the other aspects of gravel racing.
Beer will be drunk tomorrow afternoon, regardless of the results.
Makes you feel better when you lose, makes you feel better when you win.
Yeah,
That's right.
Precisely.
If we get the projected half an inch to an inch of rain tonight, everyone's gonna find out what it's really like to be in the Mid-South.
I'll probably wear these camo pants tomorrow. We are in the South after all.
I always get excited here because everybody knows who at this table.
That's true.
Kai. Everybody wants to come see Kai. Kai is very intelligent, even though sometimes it doesn't show when he squeaks the damn chicken. Kai is on a full scholarship because of his academics.
Kai, you should brag sometimes.
Awesome, Kai.
What the heck?
Makes me super proud of him. I see him as my son, I always do, but it's so cool to go to events where people are congratulating you or asking you about your son.
And I just kind of wanted to introduce Dennis the Win officially and kind of explain the thought process behind it. Dennis has a rich background in road racing. He was excited about road racing, gravel and some mountain biking. So we agreed to bring him in for the big gravel races, and he's going to do lead boat. I know y'all have trained hard, and I know you will do exceptionally well tomorrow, no matter what that is.
This is all the things I'll use in the morning before leaving. So I have my essential kit ingredients here.
Some arm warmers, all the rain jackets,
Got my Amp Human.
socks.
I'll take what I want to wear on the podium, should that opportunity present itself.
Podium kit. Fingers crossed.
There's a lot that has to go right for someone to win tomorrow.
We're just awaiting our sentence. We're in the final 30 minutes before the start here.
It smells like Tiger Balm in here.
This is going to be pretty insane.
Mentally preparing for what I think will probably be one of the most epic races I've ever done.
Be safe, and if you stop, be careful of the cold.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't get hypothermia because you're going to have sweat. It's going to get really cold.
Here, let's do this, Dennis. Bro, let's have fun.
Woo! 5 minutes. I truly believe that this could be the happiest place on earth right now in this moment. This is your place. This is your time. Welcome to the Mid-South. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Yes!
First hit the gravel, verbally said, wow, because it was just immediately covered head to toe, and that was when it really hit me that it was going to be a really long, hard day.
With this kind of road, these guys are hauling ass. There's already a single break off the front where a guy just really spent some probably really valuable watts.
A really challenging first 20 miles.
Mile 18, there was a critical point. We both lost the first group there.
Luckily, my teammate Dennis was there, and he said, don't panic, just take back 5 seconds every few minutes. We're gonna do this over the course of an hour or more.
So Payson is bridging up with a Max's teammate, it looks like, and we had him dead and buried. Payson was, they had to be a minute and a half back, which is just amazing. Absolutely amazing.
From then on, it was just don't give up. You never know what might happen. Just stayed positive, and I thought to myself, I just want to give 100% today, and what happens, happens.
Hey, hey, hey.
You run or something?
Yeah.
You don't need to do that. You want to dip this?
Any extra food?
Slow roll, you're good.
Mile 68 is when I realized how long of a day it was really going to be. Knowing that I was going to be running out of nutrition and that I was suffering so bad, I just had to lie to myself and I said, okay, Hannah, it's an 80-mile race.
Do have all the favorites. We have Colin, we have Payson, we got Pete, we got everybody up there, we got Danny Summerhill. It's like clockwork, they're all right in front.
Tries out.
So Stetton is in the lead, he's 2 minutes. And then we've got Payson in second, probably 30 seconds down on him. And then Colin probably a minute down on Payson. So looking really good. I mean, these guys are, it's gonna be a drag race to the finish. It's just gonna be who has the legs. Bikes are failing. Pete has had to stop several times. Just zero traction. The guys were actually biking for a while.
Deal I made with myself is I said, do not walk a single step. Where you're racing, run.
We just ended up just 40 miles of individuals chasing each other, which was fun and normally would play to my strong suits, but yeah, just had a hard day out there, but just stuck with it.
Payson's looking really good. I don't know what bike he's riding, but he seems to be totally immune from bike issues. Like, he's gone through all the slop and his bike looks almost clean right now.
I thought, this is possible.
Payson Calvin is in first place by a 1 minute lead, ahead of Peter Stetina, and then 1 more minute to Colin Strickland.
I'm trying to catch Payson, but I gotta tell you, Payson is looking very strong.
I'm the one, the race leader, that's about to figure out how deep this river is. And it was like very, very high.
Yeah, Payson! Yeah!
2-time, back-to-back, first time ever, Mid-South champion.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah!
I feel like I need to cry, but I can't even cry.
All right.
Colin work together at all?
It was just carnage. Kind of, but we all broke apart.
There's Colin.
to him for taking the win. He definitely deserved it.
At mile 91, I think, is where I really truly cracked. And my tires completely caked up to the point where I could not ride at all. It was so gunked up I couldn't even push my bike. So I went to lift my bike and it was so heavy I physically could not lift it. And I just looked in front of me, looked behind me, no one around. I just had to stand there for a second and really think, what do I actually do?
This is Hannah Ray Finchamp, who is the women's leader by a long margin. She looks really good. The woman is awesome.
When I hit the pavement, I felt like I had tears of joy starting to materialize in my eyes. That was the first moment when I actually thought, okay, I will finish this race. Crossing the finish line, it was surreal.
Number one.
I had bonked really hard, so I thought I just needed food, so I really ate a ton right away, and then when I still felt dizzy, couldn't feel my face at all, I knew something was wrong, and we called medical, and I had hypothermia to deal with.
Hard day to get into it today, knowing it's going to be start cold and stay cold for the course of the day, and then conditions would pretty much be 100 miles of slop.
I was not even thinking anymore. Riding and hoping that I was going in the good direction. Totally empty. Like, I had too many gels, maybe a little bit too much caffeine. I was super excited, but man, I was totally done.
Like, man, it's so early in the race, I've lost the group, there's no hope in this. And then I was just like, man, I should do this. Like, so I got it fixed and rolled on. It felt really good past hundreds of people, and then the fatigue just hit me from all the mud and bike handling. The cold really set in on me.
What I love about gravel is just the vibe around the event. The fact that we're all out here doing the exact same thing, and you can walk up to anyone and, you know, who finished the ride and say, man, that was hard. And they're like, wow, you thought that was hard? I was like, yes, we thought that was really hard. And then they did the exact same thing as you.
Even if I crossed the line and didn't have a great result, it was still going to be a happy day because of the gravel community.
Champions!
It feels like this year in this race we're really hitting our stride as a team, and we're a well-oiled machine and just such a family. Everyone is supporting each other. I mean, Kai really supported Hannah out there in some tough moments. There's no way we would have gotten this win without Dennis. So it just was really, really special.
Come on!